3rd January 1937. Drops of Nectar. Talk 340. In yesterday's answer, Sri Bhagwan said that the self is pure consciousness in deep slumber. And he also indicated the self of the transition from sleep to the waking state as the ideal for realization. He was requested to explain the same. Sri Bhagwan graciously answered, the self is pure consciousness in sleep. It evolves as aham, I, without the idam, this, in the transition stage, and manifests as aham, I, and idam, this, in the waking state. The individual's experience is by means of aham, I only. So he must aim at realization in the way indicated, that is, by means of the transitional I. Otherwise, the sleep experience does not matter to him. If the transitional I be realized, the substratum is found, and that leads to the goal. Again, sleep is said to be ignorance, that is only in relation to the wrong knowledge prevalent in the wakeful state. The waking state is really ignorance, and the sleep state is full knowledge. Prajnana is Brahman, says the Shruti. Brahman is eternal. The sleep experiencer is called Prajna. He is Prajnam in all the three states. Its particular significance in the sleep state is that he is full of knowledge. What is Ghana? There are Jnana and Vijnana. Both together operate in all perceptions. Vijnana in the Jagrat is Viparit Jnana, wrong knowledge, that is Agyan, ignorance. It always coexists with the individual. When this becomes clear knowledge, it is Brahman. When wrong knowledge is totally absent, as in sleep, he remains pure Prajnan only. That is Prajnan Ghana. Aitariya Upanishad says Prajnan, Vijnan, Agyan, Samjnan are all names of Brahman. Being made up of knowledge alone, how is he to be experienced? Experience is always with Vijnana. Therefore, the pure I of the transitional stage must be held for the experience of the Pragyan Ghana. The I of the waking state is impure and is not useful for such experience. Hence, the use of the transitional I or the pure I. How is the pure I to be realized? Viveka Chudamanishas. Vijnana Kos Vilasatya Jasram. He is always shining forth in the intellectual seat. Tripura Rahasya and other works point out that the interval between two consecutive ideas or thoughts represent the pure I. Therefore, holding on to the pure I, one should have the Prajnan Ghana for aim, and there is the Vritti present in the attempt. All these have their proper and respective places, and at the same time led to realization. Again, the pure self has been described in Viveka Chudamani to be beyond Asat, that is different from Asat. Here, Asat is the contaminated waking I. Asat Vilakshana means Sat, that is the self of sleep. He is also described as different from Sat and Asat. Both mean the same. He is also Aseha, Sakshi, Shakshi, all seeing witness. If pure, how is he to be experienced by means of the impure I? A man says, I slept happily. Happiness was his experience. If not, how could he speak of what he had not experienced? How did he experience happiness in sleep? If the self was pure, who is it that speaks of that experience now? The speaker is the ignorant self, and he speaks of pure self. How can that hold? Was this Vijnanatma present in sleep? His present statement of the experience of happiness in sleep makes one infer his existence in sleep. How then did he remain? Surely not as in the waking state. He was there very subtle. Exceedingly subtle, Vijnanatma experiences the happy Prajnanatma by means of Maya mode. It is like the rays of the moon seen below the branches, twigs, and leaves of a tree. The subtle Vijnanatma seems apparently a stranger to the obvious Vijnanatma of the present moment. Why should we infer his existence in sleep? Should we not deny the experience of happiness and be done with this inference? No. The fact of the experience of happiness cannot be denied. For everyone courts sleep and prepares a nice bed for the enjoyment of sound sleep. This brings us to the conclusion that the cognizer, cognition, and the cognized are present in all the three states, though there are differences in their subtleties. In the transitional state, the I is pure because idam this is suppressed. Aham I predominates. Why is not that pure I realized now or even remembered by us? Because of want of acquaintance, parichaya with it. It can be recognized only if it is consciously attained. Therefore, make the effort and gain consciously.